The industry experience was definitely one of the core reasons why we decided for Unit4, because you have really a huge track record for PSO in Germany. Some of our main competitors, companies which are in the same space, same size, but which is quite more important because we want to expand our business on a more global level. You have really a strong international perspective on that industry. The diva-e was founded based on 12 different companies. We've been able, based on that acquisition, to grow to a German market-leading company within the digital transformation space. Today operating mostly in Germany, but for leading companies, blue-chip clients, which are, from their perspective, operating all over the world. And we do that here from the headquarters in Munich with in total 800 employees. As you can imagine, if you develop a company based on 12 different companies, you have 12 different IT landscapes. So it was crystal clear from the early beginning that there has to be some change. You can't lead a company with more or less 800 employees without any consistent data lake. We support our customers offering a consistent customer journey, but we were not able to support our customers and our employees with a consistent journey because the data was spread over different solutions. First of all, there was from the first day really good chemistry between the teams. Yeah? So you guys here had a strong consultancy team which led us through the initial questions, and we really felt that your whole team and the whole company, the management, was committed to creating success together with us. And the second thing was about, I think, the fact that you were able to offer software solutions were perfect made for our challenges. So it fit perfectly our request. And the third thing was definitely you could offer a really interesting mix of pricing and functions. Yeah, so it was an interesting offer. Right now we use Unit4 ERP and the FP&A model. But I think there is a lot of other modules we will install, for example, the HR and so on in the future. And it's about creating more revenue and more impact with less efforts. Yeah, so you can, at the end, count everything on a cost or revenue base. From today's perspective, the most important goal for us was to have one single source of data. If you look back at the first 6 months, though we didn't achieve that much time saving because it was still an implementation and introduction phase. However, there will be a huge time saving because I give you one example. In the former system landscape we had, you just entered your time in some self-coded system. It was called My diva-e, and then all the colleagues from the accounting, they took out the numbers and the timesheets, put it into Word and Datev, and they sent the bills out to the clients by mail or by snail mail. So there were different kind of parts of the process done by different colleagues. Today, just a colleague from the project management can commit the time, can produce the bill, can send it out to the client automatically. So that's definitely a huge time saving. I think the answer is quite obvious: to make better and faster business decisions, because now all the business data is in one source. And especially if we look back at the time before, it was quite complicated to get a consistent view over all our different locations, business units and industries we are working with. And that's now quite easy, especially with the FP&A module. So we are able to produce insights and reports within, I would say, seconds, with one click. So it's much easier to get all the data that you need for decisions, to your desktop. And the even more important thing, the data is definitely true because it's not put out of different systems and merged into an Excel sheet. So definitely that's one of the most important topics I see. We have a consistent data overview over all our delivery and operation organization. We have developed diva-e to a leading player in the German market, German-speaking market. But the next level and the next strategy goal we go for is to establish a European leading powerhouse for digital transformation and CX. And based on that strategy, there are a lot of things to come. We have to be more international. We have to grow our leadership team, and we have definitely to have one single source of truth, one data lake, where we support growth and the development of the company. people are very engaged. They like what they do. They know the solution, so they support us in a really strong and committed way. However, they are in a daily business. People work with people, so we have challenges, and sometimes the people who work together fit even more than in other situations. So you have to manage it. It's a people business. You have to manage it, but it worked out, and the people are really experienced, highly committed, and that is, I think, that's the foundation for all the success.